feel like somebody played a fast tape while I was having sex. That was not comfortable. It was too fast. Why is it fast, D?
It's not fast.
Did you put it on the speed thing?
No.
It's usually real boom, boom, boom. It was like dun, 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 dun. I feel like
I got you.
We going back?
I got you.
We gonna go back?
No, we're not going back. We got
next time.
I got a new one.
For me?
Yeah, what?
Oh my God. I don't like change.
Cigar, I'm gonna tell you, Cigar, I know him for a minute now. Every time you see a female, you know what he say?
How are you? That was for something else. How you gonna play? That was for something else, bro. Gosh.
You know, I'm a clown, bro.
Yo, so what do we got in the news, Outlaw?
First of all, I want to say before, when I got here, got pulled over by the cops.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, pulled over the cops. You know, they thought I was speeding. You know, but I got out. Well, got off. You know, wanna know how?
I wanna know how.
Wanna know how? I told the cop I got weak bowels and I had to take a shit.
You really told him that?
Yeah, damn sure did. I said, I got to take a shit. My stomach hurt. I don't know what's going on. I'm shitting all over my car. He said, just go. Just go. So shout out to the cop who care about my colon. Appreciate it.
Thank you, cop that care about Outlaw bowels and him shitting all over the ticket.
That's it. That was it.
Yeah, that's good.
I never used that before, but I'm start using it again. Had to take a shit. But yeah, Memorial Weekend. You got any plans?
The funny part is somebody just told me it was Memorial Weekend. It's crazy I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, right? Yes, it didn't really feel it. I don't know what it is. Like maybe as we get older, we don't really used to prepare for like weekends, right?
Well, isn't Memorial like the end of the month? Like New York.
Yeah, like I'll say, like it just seems weird, like the way these weekends is just kind of. Yeah. So so I guess people rushing, bringing out their grills, barbecuing. So got any barbecues coming up? No.
I don't have any, but I have a lot of deliveries at barbecues. So a lot of people call me for cigars to deliver at their barbecue. So yeah, it's not my barbecue. Actually, I do have a barbecue coming up. It's actually June 15th. Bro, I don't think you ever came to one, but if you come to my barbecue, bro, out the door, crazy. There's a pool in there. Chicks get naked. Not that you care. But
I'm coming. I'm gonna be there.
It's bananas.
He said he sold.
DJ Garvey.
He said he sold.
Yeah, but it's like wall to wall. It's like what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to set up, get somebody to stand out there, and then come back after the show. But it's usually crazy. So June 15th, if you get a chance, come rock with your boy. I got another couple of up and coming things I'm gonna tell you about that's real crazy. Like I have a seersucker. If anybody knows what a seersucker is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have one in August coming up.
Okay.
So it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, we will. Yeah.
Put
that in the calendar, guys. Put that in the calendar.
So I got a bunch of stuff coming up. But as I get information, I'm gonna put it out because it's gonna be a real good summer.
All right. Do you know who Robert F. Smith is?
Robert F. Smith. No.
Quivia. It's Quivia. Robert F. Smith is an African-American billionaire. Want to know what he did?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, go.
Yo, so shout out to Robert
to him. I love that guy. That's what's up.
He's a billionaire. He's I think he got his. He actually is a chemical engineer. So he got his money doing investing. Went to Morehouse College and did something real nice, man. He decided to pay every 2019 graduate they student loan. And he paid, he pledged to pay it all off.
I think, and
round of applause for Robert F. Smith.
Most definitely.
Yeah, because I don't know if I was late, but I need to make a phone call because I got to pay this rest of this goddamn student loan I had in 2000. Goddamn Sally Mae be on my back.
I actually I put them up on my page in a story about that, and I said it's just sad that it's how many billionaires do we have in New York, and then it took for that one to pay everybody's, and that's what they were going for. Well, before Trump came in, Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
He was like, because they do that in other countries. They don't pay for college, just like they don't pay for medical. And it's just sad that this country is the biggest, most quickest moving, growing U.S. here, country, and we don't do that. Like,
Yeah.
and you know, Castro been doing that. Castro from Cuba said that. You know what he said? Castro said they asked him before years ago why he don't pay for kids to go to school, and he said, if my people here have to pay to go to school, that's a worry they have to have. So how would that look? My doctors and my lawyers can't even focus on their profession worrying about a bill. So, and this was in the 19-somethings when he said this, like 1960-something, 50-something. So for them to call them savages, but he knows that if they're worrying about a school bill, I can't, I can't do surgery. I can't do, I can't be a good lawyer. And they're actually they got the smartest doctors in Cuba.
Yeah.
Like, they're the ones who are supposed to have first cured AIDS and cancer and everything like that. And so it's showing that it's working. So, but the U.S. is just, they're so selfish and they just don't think.
The crazy thing is, and I was reading on a couple of stuff about it, that class alone is over $40 million in student loans.
That's crazy.
So that's just one class in one college. So can you imagine, like, just the whole United States and, like, the debt that, that these kids come through after graduate from college, man. It's crazy, man. $40 million in just that one class. Man.
And it's crazy because, like I said, just like, all the other stuff that they make us pay for, taxes and things like that. You're taxing something that y'all just made up and said, all right, y'all work, I'm taking your money, and I'll just sit on my ass. That, that's why his people that found loopholes, like, Wesley Snipes, he found the loophole, and a bunch of people he was with was doing it, but what they do, arrest the black man. You know what I mean? So it's just horrible the way the government is. We live here, we just got to figure it out.
Yep. So that was the happy news.
I fucked it up?
No. You're good. Nah.
It's always depressed every day.
I was trying to start on a good note. This nigga said, fuck this goddamn, fuck the government.
So what else we got?
That was basically the highlight of the week.
No sports news?
The sports news is Game 6. Game 6 in Toronto. Yeah, so
who's Toronto playing?
Toronto's playing Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, they're gonna win that.
Milwaukee Bucks was up 2-0 in the series. Raptors won 3 straight. They're going back home. Drake is ecstatic.
Yeah, he is. He finally. Yeah.
Drake is the light-skinned Spike Lee.
He's been sitting there forever, right?
Yeah. So but he had a dark cloud on him for a long time. So I guess he's feeling a little some type of way because they seem like they say that everything that Drake touched, burns up. It's trash. So so he's feeling good. So hopefully, Toronto. I don't know what's a better matchup for Golden State. Probably none of them, but because Golden State is just well rested right now. Everybody coming healthy. So this is going to be the fastest, probably.
Stop playing my team. Don't you not talk about them.
Listen,
talk about them.
I ain't tell you. I'm just saying.
Oh, you ain't say they bust their ass. They did what they had to do.
No, they did what they had to do.
Without KD.
Without KD, well, I be trying to tell people this from the get-go.
That's what I was trying to say. That's why
Golden State Warriors was the Golden State Warriors before
they had the ring before
KD.
him. Yeah.
So KD is the best player on that team. Don't get me wrong. He does make them better, but they don't need him.
But talk about him. Don't stop trying to talk about Drake and don't talk about the Golden State, bro.
Oh my God. This got to stop. This got to stop. But yeah, so game 6 is tonight. I don't know if it was 9:00 Toronto. Is there a time change in Toronto in Canada? No, same.
I don't think so.
No, all right. So it's 9:00 here. It's 9:00 there.
So if you get a chance, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
It is a time change?
We're about to add some stuff up there, and we got to get our information on our Spotify. What is it?
Spotify?
No, not Spotify. It's SoundCloud.
SoundCloud. We got a bunch of stuff coming, so we're gonna give you dates. We're gonna put some new stuff up there that you guys didn't see, because I know if you watch the show, you're probably not gonna go to one to subscribe. But we're gonna put a whole bunch of stuff. Aldo's gonna put some skits up. I'm gonna put some cigar events. So it's gonna be stuff that you can't see or hear on this show. So you might want to subscribe to get in that new information. All right, subscribe.
Website is in the brainstorming stage. All right, so be prepared. Smokesxjokes.com.
Oh shit!
All right, brainstorming stage. All right, it's under construction. All right, you should be able to you know, get the latest, you know, when we doing our next shows and, you know, probably the merchandise and all that stuff. You know, we could probably merge that. But, you know, brainstorming stage, but, you know, it's coming, bro. It's coming.
And so, how was family? Did I ask you that? How was everything, son?
Everything good. Everything good. My daughter is not, you know, she's saying words, but now she's like, you know, she's mumbling. But the fucked up thing is like, I actually know what the hell she's talking about. It's like, yeah, when she, like sometimes when, you know, you take something from her, she be like, I say, who the fuck is you cursing at? But, you know, so I understand when she trying to talk shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but, you know, everybody's growing. You know, son's still playing basketball, still trying to be the next Isaiah Thomas. You know what's crazy? Like, I know he don't got the height from my side, so I'm trying to see if he is going to get a little growth spurt, but
Yeah.
I don't see it coming, bro. I see he's going to be a little bit. He's going to be a little bit, but, you
Should
know,
look a start.
you know,
Sure.
yeah, that's it. You
And
know?
be able to shoot. There's a lot of short ones now.
Yeah, so,
Especially
you
with
know,
these white ones mixed with black. They ain't growing too tall. They just get nice.
so hopefully he stretch, you know, because, you know, sports do stretch you up a little bit, so. Yeah, that's about it. How's your family? Good? Everybody?
Bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, with my universe,
Okay, universe.
I'm like slightly, I'm like, I got to clean my light. It's like, you know, when you drive, you get all the bugs on your window shield.
Yeah.
So like, you know, you have to realize that if it's not just a friend, it could be family too that you have to cut off. Even if it's somebody, you know, close brothers, sisters, mother, aunts, uncles. Sometimes, you know, as I read and I meditate and everything like that, I just realize what, you know, some of my teachers tell me is that no matter what, it's like everybody can't go with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a proven fact. And and I had to learn the hard way. I'm beating my head up, you know, just because of the way I was raised. And I'm like, you know, something is wrong. Something is wrong. Is me. You know, they supposed to come with me. But if I'm changing and they're not, it's not gonna go. So I'm at my age now. I'm realizing it, and I'm getting comfortable with it. So it's not hurting as much as it did.
Yes.
So, to me, sorry to just, you know.
Motherfucker, what this nigga's a Kane disappointment. What's it? God damn, this nigga. Nigga's the Celsius of universe.
But you know why? Because, like, again, this is the things that people look for. You know what I mean? So I just like to say that it's not just them going through it. You know, there's people like, you know, people probably see us and think we're all together. You know what I'm saying? And it's not true. People have issues. People have lessons. And I might be helping somebody out there that's probably got a noose around their neck right now, about to jump off a chair. I'm like, it's not just me. It's not, Sarah. Take the news. Yes. Put it down. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, you know, we feel it too. So it's just certain people, you know, and I like to, you know, tell everybody that the show might go in a different direction. We don't know yet, but it's leading that way. But we'll talk about it. Me and Outlaw.
Yeah,
And
the show is crazy. We all got our issues. I'm telling you now.
yeah.
We all late. We all crazy.
We all fuck ups.
So I wanna go with this story. Then I'm gonna let the DJ go in so we can refill, take peas, and you know, get our drink right and whatever we're gonna do. But I was listening to a song, right? So I said that the guys in the 80s, 70s. Well, my thing is 70s and 80s. And a little bit of the early 90s, they were like the gospel book to what's happening now.
Yeah.
Right? So everything that we listened to then, even though we were jamming at hard beats and it was like kind of rough, and you know, you had different genres of music when we were young, like Bismarck, Big Daddy Kane, Dane and Dane. You know, everybody did their own thing and it's still soul.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, I was listening to a song, and then as I'm listening to the song, I'm at a party and I'm looking at these girls and I'm like, what the is going on? Like, where did we go wrong? Like, they're weird. Like, the girls are weird. Like, I was at a thing Friday, and I'm selling my cigars. When I left you.
Yeah.
I'm selling my cigars. So the guy was like, "Hey, pretty lady," because she was okay. He said, "Hey, pretty lady, what's going on?" So she was like, "Hey, no, I'm just chilling." He said, "Hey, what, can I get you a margarita?" She said, "Fuck, you talking about straight Henny, nigga?" I said, being a bartender looked at her, what the We were like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
So,
How
you know.
How you know your girl is ratchet?
Yeah, that's what how you I was like, what?
That's what it is.
And she said, how much is it for a double? Because he gave her a regular shot and she looked at the cup like he was crazy. Said, how much for a double? He said, that'd be $10. She said, well, then hit me, nigga. I said, what girl with a dress talks like that? So he hit her and she just threw it back, burped and left.
Oh man.
So
I love you.
So just for that, I wanted to just to play a song just to so you kind of get what I'm saying. And it's from one of the guys that I love. And I meant to hit him in something that we're gonna spotlight him, but I didn't get a chance. So I was actually gonna do it after the. Should we do it after the break? Let you go in. Yeah, and I'll hit him in something. We're about to spotlight him. So do your thing. We'll be back in 5-10 minutes. Hey, pull your panties up, turn your car radios up. DJ Danger's back, and he's gonna hit us with some shit. Welcome back. The DJ Danger D was on the loose.
Yo, shout out. Shout out to Danger D putting on his West Indian voice. Are you done talking,
I can't help it. When certain songs come on, the voices come out. You see it.
I was like, where did that come from?
Nah, man.
Hey, Ox, check the door, please. Yo, so we back. We appreciate everybody. My man, he went in. He was on his Yaga, his Buju Banton.
That's it.
Yo, he's the only one that's like not Buju. What you call that? Change his voice up when he sings.
Who not Mad Lion, no.
No. Mad Lion sounds like that when he's talking. He's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
something like that in real life.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about Shaggy.
Oh,
Shaggy be like this. Yeah, so I'm going to go get educated. And he's like, that's him right there.
Come on.
That's it.
Yeah, it's bomba. So, all right, real quick before we go into hot top, exactly. And then when he get in front of him, he's like, hey, so what's going on, guys?
Them girls.
So he got a damn fish in his throat.
Sound like Kermit the Frog.
So listen, I want to go into my song because I am old school. I know I look young and probably look like one of you 22-year-olds. Hold on, DJ D is talking to me while I'm talking. So.
I'm sorry.
Oh God. Yeah. Sorry, folks.
Keep talking.
Yeah.
Are you done talking, girl? Are you done talking?
So we're gonna go with should we go with the topic or?
Yeah, let's go with the topic.
While he's looking for my song that I gave him.
So everybody is on Instagram Live. All my listeners.
Stogie Express, what's going on? Sorry, Allah. Okay.
All my listeners. I got a question.
Pay attention, everybody. It's a question. Right. Make sure y'all can hear it.
It's a question.
Allah got a topic.
If you in a relationship.
If
you're in a relationship and your partner was caught cheating, is the trust over?
So, are we waiting for somebody to call or answer on Instagram, or are we?
I mean, we could elaborate, and then we could get some.
So, what do you think?
Because I've been listening to a couple of couples and stuff like that, and they say you're cheating. And I understand why you don't trust me. That was like 8 years ago and shit like that. And I thinking to myself, I'm like, well, I don't think she can really fully trust you again. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what you do or what arrangements you do to gain the trust, I think it's always going to be in the back of a female mind that you're a cheater. So, do you go on and just with the relationship with that feeling of saying that she ain't never gonna trust me, but I'm gonna still do what it do, or should you just call it quits?
I could talk?
Yeah.
Oh. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot with that one. So it's not like a black and white question because first, the women have to know that they're in a relationship first because women have the women who they'll make the relationship up in their head sometime. Yeah. And they just, because you spend time with them, they just like, you my man. Like, that happened to me one time. Like, I was like, we was chilling. Both of us said we didn't want a relationship. And then when I met her parents, she was like my boyfriend, and I was like stuck. Like, what? When the fuck did we talk?
When did this happen?
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta put that into perspective to make sure that y'all in a relationship. And then I think that people who cheat, you know, I'm an advocate, not of cheating, but of people being young and some people making mistakes. I think that, you know, it's growth and people grow in their own ways. And sometimes either partner, man or woman, probably wasn't doing what the other partner needed. Instead of them just being an adult and saying, hey, you know, this ain't what I need to go over here. They would try to look for it somewhere else, and then it would just be a mix-up. So I think you can. It just depends on you and the person. Because I never thought I would, because I'm a Sagittarius, and we're weird. Like, we have no forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? So we hold shit, too. Like, shit, even if we try to get it out the back of my head, it'll keep popping up in the back of our head, and then we got to find out why and where. Yeah, why. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's the person and how they deal with you and why they did it. Because if you just got no excuse, like I just saw a dick or I just saw a pussy, then it's like, nah, I can't fuck with you because that can happen all the time. But if you have a reason, like you did not show me the love and it's a true fact, or you was always in Africa, you see what I'm saying? It's just different ways. But that's just my point. I don't know.
I think women got that intuition. Like, you know, that really, I think they really are the third eye raven.
Yeah, for real.
Like, if you think about it, like, because you ever been to, like, you ever been doing some wrong, like not really doing some wrong, but you in the club, you having a good time. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, you in the club doing what you ain't supposed to do, and you get a text from your significant other. You're like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. Why text now?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You know what I'm saying? Hand on the ass and everything. Well, why the fuck the text came now? Like, you know.
You get a text, I love you.
Yeah, you get some weird shit. Like, come on now. Like,
I know. Sometimes I get off point, and I'm gonna get on point, but off point because I feel that, and there's no excuse. I know that men can't take it the way women can take it. But I think God made women not to take cheating, but to take way more pain than men. Because if a woman do it to us, we in our drawers, liquor stains, run out of nose.
Nigga, that shit hurts.
That shit hurts.
That shit hurts.
But a woman, I'm sure a true love a person.
Yeah. Seriously.
Okay.
No,
yeah, you know, you're different. What's your sign? You're a Capricorn?
Pisces.
Oh, you're different.
Yeah,
but just some people are different. But then if a man do it to, if a woman do it to, if a woman do it to a man, if a man do it to a woman, she'll be hurt, like tore up hurt, but their forgiveness is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? When the men do it, it's like, it's most likely with a woman, like, you know, across the country, like, you know what I'm saying, behind a dumpster or some shit, like somebody you gonna meet once. Yeah. A woman do it, she cheat on with a nigga that you know. Nigga, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they do some foul shit.
People understand that. Like, when women do this emotion, like, they get into this. When we cheat, we just going to hit.
Yeah. It's no emotion to it.
That's what teaching, no, I'm not saying you should teach a woman, but that's what all women should know is that a lot of times, sometimes you just got dirtbag dudes. It is what it is. Then you got some dudes, like I said, me, you, D, all of us. And I tell women this all the time. If I do cheat, please trust that it wasn't personal against you or the girl didn't have something you didn't have. It probably was just something where she was there doing something real nasty. I just want to see what it was about. And it's got, you know what I'm saying? At the moment, and it wasn't.
You wasn't there.
Yeah, you wasn't there.
It was a moment thing.
Yeah, trust me, her ass is shipped out. Let me tell you the funny story again. You know, I always got a story, and this shit is all true. Everything I'm telling you. So I'm in the club, right, and I'm with my you know, I was young, so we in the club, and my godfather comes up to me, and cool pimp dude, always got a knot of hundreds. Wife always there, whatever. So he was like, you know, y'all guys like a cute couple. So she was like, you know, thank you. He said, and he grabbed, you know, he shook her hand and pulled her clothes. So she was like, what the? And he was like, hey, you mind, son? I said, nah, do your thing. So he was like, hey, listen, this my guy. He ain't young enough yet, but I'm going to teach y'all something, give y'all some jewels to catch y'all from, you know, fighting later on in life. I've been married to my wife right here. Pointed at her. 30-something years. Happy. Hey, you happy, right? She was like, yeah, I'm happy. He was like, good, see, she happy. He said, but sometime he going to get his dick sucked. Sometimes he going to get a back shot. Don't worry about that, because he going to be there with you. You know what I'm saying? So if he needs to get that dick sucked for something different, let him do it. Her jaw dropped. and the wife was sitting with her drink like, mm-hmm. And he was like, so I'm saying, so that old school shit, that old school shit is different. Yeah, the old school is different, and they know, they like, you know what I'm saying? And they believes in all bills are paid, house is taken care of, you got a car, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming home when I'm supposed to, you getting half of that check to pay the bills, and I get my hangout money. We lost that a long time ago.
Because my grandfather.
Now you got girls singing City Girl.
Yeah.
Act up, you can just act up.
But it's true though, because back in the days, women would stay with him. Because my grandfather, God rest his dead, he was a Rolling Stone, like he was out there. But my grandmother stood with him. You know what I'm saying? You know, stood by his side and whatever, and to the end.
And they do leave. They'll leave at the kids already.
Yeah, grown in college. Yeah.
You know, they'll hold off all that shit. If they don't break out, they can break out.
Yeah, you know, shit.
If you want to call into because I'm getting a lot of feedback that I can't. I mean, I could read it, but I mean, you know, you can call it 347-721-3161. Please don't make it long, but you know, state your fact. But we're not saying that cheating is good. Never cheating is good. No.
He said, I mean,
my thing is, like, no, it's not like. So listen, like Danger D. My thing is, if you're the way you are, right?
Whoa, why you throwing me under the bus?
No, I'm not throwing you under the bus. I'm just saying because he said he was cold-hearted. So my thing is,
I am cold-hearted. I am.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So why even have a relationship? Just be male bigelow.
I am.
That's what I'm saying. So if you're willing to tell a girl, listen, I don't want a relationship. I just want to chill with you, take you to the movies, slam some time. You good?
I'm explaining why I say I'm cold-hearted.
Bro, if you cold, we don't.
As I grew up, I've been through a lot of situations where females are the worst cheaters, and like they lie about things, and you know they're lying. You try to give them the leeway of saying, "All right, I'm giving you the opportunity to say that you're cheating, but I don't want to hurt your feelings," and they still lie. So that just made me like a cold person to a lot of situations. I'm keeping it real, like.
So you need a therapist.
No, I don't need a therapist. I am my therapist.
You can't be your own therapist.
You can't talk to yourself.
You can't talk to yourself.
But yes, you can.
You can.
Just don't answer yourself back.
Yeah, you're right.
You just can't answer.
Yeah,
right.
So.
You may look crazy.
But I mean, like I said, I think, helping body heals. It's like it's 2019. Fuck that. Women should be able to cheat too. And
honestly, they don't.
Now it's reckless. Now it's like I think
females do not cheat well. I'm gonna tell you why.
Not now. Not in 2019. They don't.
Yeah.
Before they did. You wouldn't know shit.
I'm gonna tell you why they don't cheat. Females give away their signs. I'm gonna keep it real with you. If you know your female, you know her signs that she's giving away. Plain and simple.
That's like with us though, like because they said when we cheat, we change our habits and all that other stuff. So I mean, back in the days, yeah, you're right. Because nowadays, women is reckless. They cheat.
It's city girls,
leave
man.
you,
I'm telling you,
and all that stuff.
City girls did it.
But back then, they're like women were smarter. Like they have a bunch of miscellaneous names in their cell phone, like Verizon and Warehouse and Home Depot. We're like, why the fuck you got Home Depot on your phone? That's the nigga that's.
And the crazy part is women are real cool. Like I said, like they say, like if you really look at it, like women are cats and men are dogs. Is because like see how cool cats are? They can move around the house, break some shit you won't never know. A dog breaks some shit you knew he did it. So like with a girl, a dude could call her right now and be like, "Yo, you what you do?" And she'd be like, "Just yup." And you know what I'm saying? So let me call you back. Men be like, "Hey, so what? Niggas start sweating and you know what I'm saying?
That's a guilty soul.
No.
I wasn't ready. No.
Throw his phone in the river. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
They don't want to pick it up.
They won't pick up. They start looking at it, but like you hear your phone is, and the girl be like, "Your phone is ringing." Like it is. It's ringing, nigga.
My phone on silent. What you talking about? That ain't my phone.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's Junior phone.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah. So I mean, it's like listen, and I'm a school y'all if y'all don't know already. Before that fake ass voyage of them finding out the world wasn't flat with Christopher Columbus celebrating fake ass murder Thanksgiving, we didn't. Well, people of color, they had wives and different wives, and you could take care of them. So when we were enslaved and everything, they came over with that Christian thing. You had to be married, and I only say that to say that it's like a pit bull. And I always say this, just like I say to my cigars when I say that, it's like taking care of cigars like having a salt water fish tank. If you have a baby pit bull, right? That baby pit bull it comes out maybe 2 weeks is walking, a week.
Yeah, about 2.
6 weeks is walking and everything.
On your pit bull,
so
I had a pit bull that came out and it was walking like 3 weeks.
Okay, so whatever time it takes them to walk, right? Soon as you wave something in their face, what they do, grab it and shake.
Right.
The father and mother never taught them that. You see what I'm saying? So to me, that's how the world is because you got to take thousands of years that men had all these women And then when Christopher Columbus came over, they stopped it. And you thought that was going to stop a man's hunger or what he feel about life. You know what I'm saying? It's things that we do that we don't know why we do it because it's just DNA. And I always say, just like even looking like a person, DNA is a mother effer. Because I got an uncle that they say I act, walk like, talk like, and everything, and I never met him. How does that happen? DNA. See what I'm saying? It's all DNA and everything. Some people talk like a person they never met. They move like a person. They drink like a person. They sleep like a person they never met. So DNA is a mother effer. If it's twins are separated, same thing. So I think I believe. I mean, people gotta believe. I believe, and it's scientific fact that it's just.
I just think by nature we are hunter and gatherers. Like we're just we out there to hunt, hunt and get shit. So it's like it been happening for centuries. So it's like now that we Americans, what's morally right? You know what I'm saying? And more or to people is be monogamous and all that stuff like that. But it's like, is we really?
Are we, sir?
Are we?
Yes.
Are we?
Yes.
Supposed to be, with one person?
Yeah. I think, like I said, I think it depends. I think it depends on the person, because, like I said, again, the way the world works, even years ago, it was some cavemen that stayed with that one woman like a penguin. Then it was some that had 5 or 6 women. So I think it's all in the DNA.
When I watch cartoons, the caveman hit the girl in the head with a goddamn club and dragged her ass. That was it.
Yabba dabba do.
Yabba dabba do.
Yeah, most definitely each couple decides what's better for them. I just think that my true belief is that you should most definitely because like I always tell women too that a lot of women. But a lot of men are scared to talk to their women, and I think that women are scared to talk to their men. So, and they always say, like, how? Because if I ask you a question, just say, okay. I'm walking in a room, and I say, hey, I'm getting older, I want to do a threesome. Instead of a woman saying, hey, babe, that's not me, never been me, I'm cool. A guy might say, all right, shit, all right, it just was a no. But now if you come off like this, fuck you, me, now you're making him scared to open up and tell you anything. That's like a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Once you break, that's why I never broke on my son. Whenever he asked me anything, I always said, that sounds nice, but blah, blah, blah. So now my son tells me everything, stuff I don't even want to hear about his balls, shit. I'm 24, bro. But I'm just saying, I'm being honest. Like, we talk about things that I don't even know, we don't even talk about. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just your feedback and what you give. You know what I'm saying? Because if you give off
a bad aura.
Yes, it'll make a person stand off. Now they're not gonna tell you anything, and now he's gonna say, and this is what happens. Like now he feels away, he feels bored, and then now this other girl come and be like, look what I could do with a drink.
I'm like,
fantastic.
I'm like, oh yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion. I don't know. So,
I'm just saying.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Tell the truth. Be open. That's my point. Be open, and then see what a person like. Because like I said, people want to put up that just meet you facade. Even if it's 3 years, you still want to be. That representative. You got to get away from that representative and tell a person how they feel. We can't be selfish. Just say,
females are very selfish. I'm sorry to say it.
Wow, you got
damn,
all types of
gunshots. God damn it, you going straight in.
I'm gonna tell you why.
He's gonna tell us why.
I'm gonna tell you why. I have a legal excuse.
I guess was like, listen, I jumped into this. This is what I come into.
No, females are selfish though, because they want you as they'll say, all right, you're my friend, but want a whole boyfriend, and they want you to be okay with. I mean, it's females are like that, and dudes are like that too. But mostly females will pull it off like, yo, that's just my bro. Damn well that ain't your bro. I'm not angry. I'm not the mad rapper today.
So you're right. That was it.
I'm just saying, females are selfish.
But men are too.
I said that.
All right.
So we all selfish.
Individual. Did I say that in the beginning?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. But I say females a little bit more selfish than dudes.
Somebody hurt you, bro.
Somebody hurt him real bad.
Let's go.
Somebody. Stay selfish.
You just
I can't
listen.
Sorry,
I don't trust them.
D, save up all your money and just like go to DR, just lay down. Just sit down with the $30.
You know what? I'm just not coming to the show next week now.
That's why you got the Jamaican voice. Pull up.
You know what? You guys are not cool right now.
D, we love you, but you got
Nigga
issues.
say, "Are you done talking, guy?"
Y'all talking about me. He probably got a list of rules. They come to the house. Do you love people? Do you walk in the door? He probably got a bunch of rules. Put it back up. Nah. He probably be like, do you rub backs? Do you rub feet? You cook? Do I gotta love you?
I gotta love you.
Yeah, do I gotta love you?
Only rule I
Do I gotta love you back?
The only thing I ask is, do you know how to cook?
That's it.
Oh, we can tell that.
Yeah.
Well, you the funny. No, not like that.
Yo,
So.
you just threw me under the bus 3 weeks in a row. You know what?
I'm just saying, I love you. I'm just saying you like to eat. But see, you can't eat everybody's food.
You can't.
Right,
You can't eat everybody's food, bro.
I don't eat everybody's food. But the thing is, I just want to know that you can do it. So if I say, you know what,
Or can,
actually, you know what I mean?
Can you cook the right way? Like you could cook, but you know,
some females can't cook
the right way.
A pot of rice.
Some people, and that 2019 is a lot of them.
Yeah,
But
honestly,
I blame that on the
wild.
grandparents because now we got these 40-year-old grandparents. So they in the club with you. You know what I'm saying? It was no, because before grandmothers would teach the kids, teach the mothers, and so on. But now all the nanas are gone. There's no more nanas. There's no more big mamas. No
more big mamas.
No more Medeas.
Your mother got the sock on the door. I'm busy, bitch. Don't come in here with your kid. You're like, what? I need a babysitter.
Don't you bring those kids over? I ain't babysitting them badass kids.
So it's different. But you let other countries the South. Puerto Rico, they still got nanas. South got grandmothers, and them girls could cook. But then again, just because somebody cooked, don't mean they wash their pot. Don't mean they wash their hands. See, you got salmonella on the desk.
Yo, you.
All on the
You
desk.
go the extra mile.
And his label, salmonella.
Listen, so you wasn't here last week. So we talked about women. We talked about the things that you.
I caught a little bit of the show. I'm not.
But did you hear about the?
I missed that part.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So we was talking about things like that because I cook. I'm dope. But I just figured.
Wait. It's just funny how you just tooted your own.
I'm saying, what the fuck? I'm dope.
Wait.
I'm saying I can cook.
We need a commercial break. Wait. I have a mango Patron cigar.
Listen, I couldn't make flavor cigars if I ain't know how to cook. I gotta be the chemist. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Listen, see how they make fun of me? But I'm just saying, so I cook, right? But right. I just think that you should learn that first.
Every person should know how to cook, first of all.
But there's not a lot of dudes can't. They can't wash clothes. Right. They're horrible. So. Yeah, you could talk. You could chime in if you want.
He's like, I'm not trying to get in this fight.
I'm just
being mindful. You gotta.
He's like, all right, where do I jump in at?
So I'm just saying, again, everybody wasn't taught, but these are the questions that you need to bring up in the beginning instead of waiting and seeing, because if she always want to go to a restaurant or she always got
sometimes
Kentucky Fried Chicken, that's signs. There's never no cooked food in here.
Sometimes it's like. Let's not go to the movies. Let's just have a nice, in-house date. Not even trying to be extra or anything. Just something
But when do you say that? Because if you say that the first day, you
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Then she gonna look at you like, this nigga ain't got no money.
Let's sit down and be romantic right now.
You always want to do free shit. Why I gotta get the groceries?
It's not that. It's next week. Chill, guy. You gotta.
First date, that's what they gotta ask.
That's it.
No, it's just different. It's different. Nowadays, it's different from. Huh?
That means you're friends. If you're cooking for them with groceries on the first date.
If a dude do it, it's cute. If we do it, it's cute. Like if you come over and we cook and she's looking at it, it's cute. But if you come over saying, "Hey, I want your cook," no, it's not cute.
No, you're on the list. You get on the list.
You friend zoned it.
Well, listen.
So the friend zone.
Girlfriend.
Oh,
really?
Oh, see, yes, that's the friend zone. Oh, there we go.
Cigar, you in the friend zone.
You are now in the friend zone.
Do you believe that?
I can come and talk to you.
That's definitely friend zone, bro.
We can drink wine and you can leave afterwards.
That's it.
Oh, but see, because they're gonna say pause. What happened, D?
Well, my thing is, before I was committed these last 7 years.
Everybody gotta put a disclaimer on.
Everybody want to put their rings out now. You know what I mean?
I'm crazy, in the kitchen. So.
Another one. Here you go.
You'll be crazy. My thing is, I used to cook, I like wine, stuff like that, and well, man, I used to have chicks come over. Sometimes I'm like, I used to tell them I had something to do just to lie so they could go home.
Yeah.
They were really, no offense, they were turned on by it. They was like, you get down in the kitchen, and, if you cook well and you're a good person.
And your house clean. Because you ever walked in a single nigga house? That thing smell crazy. I go to some of my friends' house and go, I'm never coming back.
Exactly.
Like,
Nah,
why do your house smell like
I'm
this?
not gonna
Chips
lie.
and
I walked
depression.
in a female crib and it smelled like that. I was like, all right.
What is wrong with you, bro? Like,
Yo, I have bad experiences, bro.
Listen, I don't know what's
it's
going on
real,
here.
bro. Like,
I got the
2019 females are different.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
yes, it does.
Nah,
Kiki.
it was Boulevards.
Yeah, we need a women's point of view. So we're not gonna live on this conversation because we got to get a women's point of view.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
when-
'cause
next
right
week,
now-
sometime we're gonna bring it back next week. We're gonna have some ladies in
I'm
here.
not
'cause
coming next
it's
week
like
because I'm not getting
testosterone.
cursed
No, you coming.
Yeah,
After
you-
all this shit, you said
You
you
started.
coming.
Yeah, you got all these people yelling at me on this thing over
Yeah,
here.
that's it. They yelling at us.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I ain't say it.
Yeah, they cursing me out. I'm like, I'm trying to defend it.
It's not Danger D. It's all smokes and jokes. It's not Danger D. Danger D is an innocent child.
Yeah. But we have our guests here. We are super happy. We got somebody nice and calm. Give a round of applause. I can't hit a round of applause, but he's on fire. Up it up. Bro,
My bad,
stop
my bad.
touching my keyboard.
My bad. My bad.
When you got a partner, they always want to stay on your side.
My side. I'm telling you, all right,
So
my
we
bad.
have a poet. Can I call you extraordinaire? I like calling you extraordinaire.
Sure, man.
Poet extraordinaire, Eric Draven.
Yes, sir.
I like, because sometimes people mess up your name. So that's why I always look at people when I say their last name, because they be like, that's not the, so did I say it right?
Yes, sir.
Eric Draven. And your middle name is Crown?
Crow.
Crow. Is that your real name or is that just something you threw in there?
Oh, no, that's,
Crow?
yeah.
Yo, y'all got some dope names, like Outlaw, like the last names and the middle
Outlaw?
names. Yeah, his name is Outlaw.
Oh, that's
That's
dope.
a real name. Yeah, Dave Outlaw. So, I got white.
They was like, be careful who you play with.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Start to outlaw.
Yeah.
You
No, we don't want to play with him.
Day and them, you can't play with Day.
All right, so I got to stop looking over because ladies are cursing at me like I was D and said it. Ladies, I didn't say nothing. I was trying to defend and say everybody have their own way. That's it. So now I'm talking to D. So let us talk about his poetry. We over that now. We're going to talk about that next week. All right? So, how's it doing, sir?
Good, brother. Thank you for having me, first of all.
No, thank you for coming.
Appreciate it.
We are super psyched that you was coming.
Oh, man, thank you.
So, question first
Okay.
is, how did you start doing poetry?
I actually used to be a rapper back in the days. I was with a rap group, and I won't say their names.
You're not talking to them?
I mean, I still love them, but
They still
somebody else owns the name.
Oh, so they still together.
Yeah, no, we
Okay.
still cool, but somebody else owns the name, so I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm not giving them no free.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, most definitely. I got you. You got to pay for that.
Yeah. So started out as a rapper and going in between studio time, working on music. A friend of mine was really into Tupac. He was like, yo, he's a poet. Poetry is a great way to like keep your pen active in between going to the studio writing songs. So it started out as something just pure patience. Like, oh, when we're going to the studio next week, so I will have an idea, start jotting it down, start writing poetry while I'm waiting to go to the studio, and it happened to stick.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is that as I write poetry and then when you write songs, it's literally two different things.
It's most definitely
People
different.
think it's like, oh, you can write a song, you can write any kind of poem or what. It really is two different things. I have to be in two different mindsets to write either music or to write poetry.
So how did you learn that? It just from you writing, you said, man, I have to really change my setting in order to do poetry and do rap?
Yeah, I would be around like different artists and I've heard them perform. That was a shotgun look.
Sometime our DJ, he's sorry.
That was a shotgun look.
Go ahead.
Turn the shot.
Just shot him. Lay down.
Shoot him in the ass.
Lay down.
You know what? I'm not taking this back. Someone DM'd me a video of me DJing. I'm not saying no names. And it just came through, and I looked at it. I didn't even
Okay.
blame him.
We have a guest, sir. Thank you. D, sorry, my fault. We just getting it together. But go ahead, bro.
And it was so funny because the way that I write when I put a song together is just a completely different thought process. And the great thing about poetry is that like your only limit is you. So you're not copying somebody else's style. It's whatever you want it to be. And so it gave me like this full creative freedom that I really didn't have as much with writing regular songs because I would write songs for other people as well. So it felt great, it felt different, and it felt good. It made me such an individual that other people's like, oh, I never heard it like that. So because people responded well to it, I decided to keep going with it.
So, how many awards do you have?
Right now, I have 2 awards. I have a few nominations. I can't remember them all, but I won the 2014 Poetry Author of the Year from the National Poetry Awards and 2017 Erotic Poet of the Year male.
Nice.
Yeah.
And when you do that, how is a submission? You have to submit something to get in there, or you just already had yours out on iTunes and
so I've
things
had
like
poetry that's been circulating. I've been traveling around the country, going to different cities, performing, and they actually have different segments in different cities. So there may be out in Chicago, they have their own segment where they recognize poets, and then they do kind of like a ballot kind of thing. So people are able to nominate nominate themselves or get nominated, and then you get the support of people who know you to then vote for you. So as a result of you being such a prolific artist, people's like, yeah, I like your stuff, I'm gonna vote for you. And you can either get put in one category or 2 categories. I'm not gonna lie, when I won my first award, Poetry Author of the Year, I really thought, I was like, I'm not gonna win this. I was sitting there with some of my boys, and it's like, I'm not gonna win this.
Yeah.
Because the Spoken Word Artist of the Year already was taken. So I was like, I'm not gonna get this.
Yeah.
I wanted the Spoken Word Artist, I did this. I was like, and I'm sitting there, and they're like, yeah, Eric Crow Draven. And I'm just like, yeah, this
Clap for somebody else. Who the fuck is Eric Crow Draven?
this motherfucker. Yeah,
Congratulations to you, Eric.
I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was funny. It was a different kind of experience. And then to stand there before a bunch of your peers, other artists that also have been nominated. And all I kept saying is that I thank the people who voted for me, because it's literally, I don't say a popularity contest, but it's that with the combination of what you actually do, of your actual poetry, and people are supporting you because you do something that they can relate to.
Yes.
You do something that speaks to them. So I just kept saying, I thank the supporters, I thank the people who decided to come out and vote for me and say that my stuff was worthy, because it was really an honor. It was truly an honor to receive that award.
That's
Nice.
dope. That's dope. What's your background? Where you from?
I'm from Brooklyn,
Okay.
East New York.
East New York. There we go.
So you grew up. So what's like are you an 80s baby, 90s?
I was
So probably 80s.
You
Right?
can say 80s, because
right?
I was born in the 70s.
Yeah, so you're like me.
But a lot of people get that confused. It's like, they think since you was born in that decade that you are that type of baby. Like, I was born in the 80s. I'm not really an 80s baby, right? So
You would be a 90s.
I'll be a 90s
If you was
baby.
80s, it's
So,
90s.
yeah, so yeah.
You slow people. But
Goddamn, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to break it down.
because that's the way I always took it. I'm like 70s, 80s, because you grew up in the 80s, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like different.
I'm from a time when your mama had the cord on the phone, and you try to wrap it around, they come and snatch you. You still on that damn phone?
Yeah, snatch you right out. That's
Before then, when your grandmama had the lock on the rotary phone, you try to call yourself sneaking a phone call.
Yeah, they were still doing that in the 80s.
Yeah.
They were still
that's what
doing
that was. I was on his way out.
Yeah.
So you grew up in East New York.
Yeah.
So how hard? Because I know for a fact that was hard.
Yeah.
So how did you stay from getting caught up in East New York and doing music and poetry and things like that?
I had.
Or was you in the street?
I was definitely in the street. Definitely learned a lot from my brothers who did not want me in the street. Grew up watching them in the street, cousins in the street. You know how the whole cycle is. You
Yeah.
see it. You think this is the best thing in the world, because
Most definitely.
like, oh, he's glamorous. He's, oh, you like,
Yeah, they're scared of him.
shit, I want to be loved and fed and admired and have money in my pocket too. So it all became like this vicious cycle. Then I've been through some things. You know, I survived a lot to watch a lot of people that I grew up with not necessarily make it.
Yes.
You know, it changes your life. It changes your life. When you got 4 hot ones in your ass and you happy to wake up the next day,
Yeah.
like it changes your life. It changes the way that you look at things.
So you got shot before?
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
Or for accident?
No.
Or they was gunning for
it was
you?
on purpose.
Wow. Like what part of your body?
It was on purpose.
you don't mind me
Stomach,
asking.
back, foot.
Stomach is the worst.
Yeah.
Because you just don't know if you're going to have a shit bag. You don't know, you just don't know
You
nothing.
don't know if it's going to travel.
Yeah.
You hope.
You still got a menu?
Oh no.
Oh, they
Oh,
got
yeah,
one.
I still got a piece in a fragment in my foot.
Wow.
Yeah.
So after that, when you was like, I'm out of here, that's
Oh,
it.
man. you know, when you live in that life, the first thing you're thinking about, well, I'm gonna get these people who try to get me.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
That's what I was gonna say next because I got shot 4 times, and something's really wrong with me. Because in the ambulance, I'm like, when I get up, you know, and like you said, it's just a vicious cycle. But I'm glad I'm not doing that no more. Yeah, it's crazy.
The first thing you want to do is make it happen, but I don't know. I know, you know, there's a lot of people who are religious, who believe in God. There's people who don't. God has always been in my life. And so he came to me, you know what I'm saying? It was just like why?
Yeah.
For the record, I never got shot. I got shot at.
Well, you know, when you hear them whistle.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Have you ever heard them whistle?
Yeah. I just only feel left out,
you know. So, I'm so glad that I have God in my life because it definitely is him who changed me.
Yes.
He gave me some redirection, and it's like you got to do something better. Not only do you have to do something better for you, but you know, if you are being the good one, you can impact somebody else in that same way. And it's become a lifelong like journey to help people, try to get people off the streets, give people information, and I'm grateful to be able to do so.
So you got like a program or something?
Actually, I work with a couple of different agencies. Again, I'm not saying their names because
they don't pay you.
But I work with a halfway house. So dealing with people who have been, you know, in the streets, lived that life, been there, done that, trying to get their substance use under control.
Yeah,
so
that's a big part.
As a result of doing that, I'm just grateful to be able to be there, give them counseling, provide them with information, and just be a part of a team of people that support them.
Federal, state?
Oh, this is definitely state.
State? Okay, cool. That's dope. I like that.
I work with another agency that does HIV prevention, give people information. If people are negative, teach them how to stay negative. If people are positive, get them into services and care. So, again, from a social service point of view, you know, my hands is in it, and I've been doing that kind of work for 2 decades.
Okay, cool.
So just, you know, being grateful to be able to, be, not just, because there's a lot of people who talk about it.
A lot.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, oh, we want to give back, we want to do this, that, and the third. They don't do anything, you know. And I'm also blessed because my lady has a program called FPI, and she's in the shelters providing information, doing workshops and trainings, and I've just been so blessed to be able to go along with her, to participate and provide information, and see how she moves people. Again, if we're not doing the work, you know, if we're not helping those who look like us, everybody else is gonna say, yeah, somebody should do that, and somebody will never show up.
Most definitely.
So
I think that's dope. So you guys are married?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. See? Yeah, you know what's funny? And I'm booking. If anybody's everybody that I booked is married. I don't know if I should put that on the application.
You gotta be married.
I don't know if is that a sign for me?
That's it.
Is that a sign? Yeah. What's your lady name?
A BK.
Beacon?
A BK.
A BK. I'm saying it right? A BK?
A BK.
Wow. You African?
No.
Your father?
Mississippi, but I am Nigerian. I'm a first generation American.
Wow. Okay, you mind? Or you want just if you just want. That's a dope name. So Amike.
A BK.
A BK.
A BK.
See,
you
he
fucking up.
I don't know. A girl actually stopped talking, really left me because we were talking for 2 weeks, and then she had a weird name, and she's like, "What's my name?" And I was like, You know what your name is. Exactly. Don't be testing me.
Okay with me, girl. Get on my
but she most definitely left. Door slammed in my face. So that was it. It was over. But anyway, nice to meet you, and I'm glad you're doing stuff for the people. How did you guys meet, real quick?
Oh, man. We've actually was around each other for a couple of years, just being in the same places, same poetry spots, and it was just meant to happen. Yeah. You know, you have an opportunity to have some discussion, some real dialogue, and get to know somebody, and then you realize it's not just a reaction from being in the same place.
we getting head nods. I think you messed up. I don't want to get you in trouble on the way home.
It's all right.
She's like, no, motherfucker.
She got the lips up. She like that.
No.
What? Yes.
I think it was about 3 a.m. and
You
he put up some poetry, and I followed him, so I'm really a fan first.
Oh, wow, okay. Well, no, could you just say this real quick because people want to hear. So could you just say that real quick and then you can go back?
People want to hear it.
Yeah, they want to hear. Sorry, everybody. We want to because she's low and we don't want to be in the back. Okay, so just real quick, so grab on the mic.
You're the best.
So,
So everybody welcome a BK.
a BK.
A BK.
A BK. I like that. A BK.
Thank you. So the truth is, like, it was about 3 a.m. and I was reading his stuff, and he had wrote this line about turning a woman's legs into some earmuffs or some headphones.
Whoa. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Get warmed up now.
Hold on.
You see what I kept to myself.
No, but see, we got to tell the true story. You know, but you didn't know she wanted to know that. Okay.
We've known each other for years. Like, I've seen him for years, and we were both previously married to other people.
Okay. All I hope is other people.
Yeah,
no lambs and nothing like that.
Yeah. So we were, in other relationships. Of course, those relationships had long ended. But I saw that message, and I just wrote, like, dang, like, some of us just want to keep our legs as legs.
Oh, yeah.
And then he slid into my inbox.
Whoa, DM. You went in the DM.
And back in the days, it was inboxes. Inboxes. It wasn't DMs.
Yeah, no, inbox.
It was inbox.
You know it's hard when you try to have an interview and you light skinned and the woman come up and start talking and you blush.
Yeah, you sweating a little bit too. I know it's warm. I don't know if you're turning the AC, but
He said, "Wait a minute, is it hot in here? Is it hot in
But
here?"
that's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth.
It is.
But there was respect first.
Absolutely.
I love it. I would,
Black love. Give a shout out for Black love.
Give a shout out for Black love. We
Shout out
love
for
it.
Black love.
I'm not gonna lie. When I used to hear like poetry and poetry spots, I just thought that was like a cesspool of sex. But I was a little retarded little kid, and I was like, when I was like, I just thought that you do a little poetry and then somebody put the titties out. I just think that's what happened.
That was it. It was snaps and titties. That's what I thought. That was that.
I was going
Everybody
to the
just
wrong
snap
place.
and put your titties out.
Nobody whipped out their titties. Well, maybe, but it wasn't. It wasn't.
But most of the people who do poetry in the no spots, they consider themselves free, right?
Well, okay.
There's no lock on them.
Just like
You know what?
I'm sorry. Just like music. So poetry has its own genre too. Like you have exotic poetry and
erotic.
Yeah, what do you call those angry ones?
yeah.
Angry one.
That's what you call them?
You just call them.
What the?
You're just angry. You just know you're going to get something.
Is that what it is?
Look, to
Because
me-
they be like, power and my pussy. I'm like, what? What's going on here?
gunshots. Bow, bow. You're dead. Like, what the heck?
Yo, they scare me. This one girl, she was actually dope. I can't remember her name, but I have followed her on Instagram. Light-skinned girl with an afro, freckles on her face. She did a I don't know what you call spiritual black one. It was dope, but she was really angry when she did it. And I was like, once you get past the angry, it was really dope.
Right.
Thanks
listening to it.
Yeah, it was good. But I like again, I walked in the wrong one. But anyway, yeah.
People pull out titties. Definitely was in the wrong
I tell you, this is what I gotta do with it. You know what I'm saying?
I just thought that people, it was like kind of hippies. That's what poetry kind of was like to me. It was like hippies. So it's like we all free, we all good, we could smoke weed, we could say something deep, and next thing you know, salad toss. This is what I thought, bro.
I understand. I have no idea.
Maybe it just wasn't happening.
You shake your head. I gotta see your wife. When you say no, she says yes.
So she's shaking her head because it depends on what kind of event you're going to.
Okay.
If you're going to an event that's specialized in erotic poetry, you definitely gonna get the jump in my pussy. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get sensual. You're gonna get, if that's the focus. But sometimes you go to an open mic and you never know what you're gonna get.
You don't know what
you're
you're
gonna
gonna
get.
get.
Collection and combination of all things. But they definitely have events that are specialized, like in erotic and
Can you
sensual.
can you do poetry on the spot, kind of like a freestyle?
I've tried.
There's no go.
It's not bad.
Is it a thing? Is that a
something-
thing? Like, is that something?
There's some people who can. There's some people who don't at all. Most people, they will write their stuff, put it down in their phone or put it in a piece of paper and try to commit it to memory. There's other people that would just read it from their phones. As long as they feel that they have like a good flow and they can read it, then they'll perform it that way.
So did you write something for us?
I have a couple of pieces that I just know. It's just like some of the pieces I would do if I was to go to an open mic and supporting somebody else's event.
Well, I was going to tell you that because usually what we tell people, like when they come to the show, bring us a T-shirt, hat, something for the show. But I say, you know what he's going to do? He's going to write a dope thing for Smokesxjokes and say it on the air.
And that is
Did I overstep that?
You should have told me.
You should have prepared her. That should have been part of the email when you said.
It was like a spot.
You talk to a sign language.
Hold on. He's like, let me go to the bathroom. I got 5 minutes.
So, all right. So, but I most definitely want to hear
but
something.
I can make something like that happen. So even outside of this, I can make it happen and send it to you. So this way you have it. You can reference this. Cut
Oh
it
yeah,
up.
we're gonna try. Yeah. See, this is nice. This
is
is
what I'm
this is
talking
why we
about.
offer. Do you believe in the universe?
Yeah.
What your wife does? Yeah.
In the universe.
She's not to say not because you're the man, you're the poet, you're
Right.
the king, but she be definite. Like we ask her, it's like not a. She's like, yup, nope, yep. That's what it is. You be like you're like the politician of the relationship.
And you see the yin and the yang.
Yeah, so it's definitely
That's
that.
why we work together so well.
That's great.
Because I'll be saying when she be like, babe.
Yeah, come down here real quick. Gotcha. So you got something short that you can drop. Hey, people, pay attention. He's about to drop something ill. Listen, focus, get on your screens. Check my man out.
The erotic or something simple?
Hold on, let me ask a question.
I'm about to say accelerated because I don't want to.
Anybody end up playing with their crush tonight? Because you're about to do something erotic. If you are, we can. I'm just playing.
Somebody give him a timeout, please.
No.
4 weeks in a row.
I'd rather something deep. What you think? Something?
Yeah, let's get something deep.
Something deep. Something black.
Let's get something.
Some power. We want some power in
That's
here.
it. Feel it.
I know that you hate me because I've been distant lately, but it feels like they're trying to replace me. So I've been running with God and he's been trying to pace me, redirect and embrace me. Still afraid of getting caught when my demons chase me. I'm so bitter, only the streets can taste me. My words like holy water, don't you waste me. I hustle with no strings the way Papa lace me. Man to man is the way you face me. I'm grateful for every day that my daughters grace me. My rights breathe life. You can never erase me. I draw like Stan Lee until I'm dead and they trace me. I hurt you like that purple and leave you hazy. Birth you and unearth you. Fuck, is you crazy? I rose in concrete the way Brooklyn raised me. I'm so Shakur. None of you niggas can faze me because I am unconsciously poverty's puppet. Potential addict since fertilization. Chromosomes laced with weed, white Irish rose and impatience until this day still can't wait. My turn. You see, in my youth, I've utilized illegals at all angles. I've bought, I've used, I've sold. Gun habits, I aim behind their triggers and dodge in front of their barrels. Promiscuous panty raider and paper chaser. So for the right price, you can get fucked too. A kind fool, degrees in being schooled. Friends will be your closest enemy on top of whatever's in me. So I was taught to love thy thug above thyself. Manhood is measured in defiance. Satisfied pussy in the latest and most expensive shit you can get your hands on. Taken sounds better than given, for it can be misinterpreted as earned. The easiest way out renders the hardest consequences I've learned. Pain and sorrows float well in hallucinogens. That's why we often feel so fucking good when we feel so fucking bad. And I can't help but feeling so fucking mad. You see, my traveling shoes have walked the unpaved path. Dying from trying to succeed yesterday is the only reason why today is possible. People who don't move think the world is standing still, but I've been watching you. Wow. As a man, hatred is a learned emotion. Life costs, and your scars and memories are your only receipts. The only reason why I believe in a higher power is because I've been given proof. The moment I open up my pores, it's been easier to sweat the truth. Though it hurts. I could do more, but I know you said quit. So.
There we go. Snap. I got the clap, but I know we got to get some snaps, drops.
They be clapping.
They clap too.
Yo,
Yeah.
I think you're an alien. I want to say that first because I think like anybody that can, you're like I say 11% because they say use 10% in your brain. You have 11% because if you can think that deep and go above what somebody else can do, you got 11%. So that's just my thing.
That.
So
I take that.
y'all hating because y'all didn't think about that. So anyway, but can we get real quick? I don't want to put you on the spot because could we get a real quick erotic one? Because Lavish Lee says she would like to hear erotic.
Of course, Lavish Lee.
She's a freak. You know she is. Everybody's giving you the clap too. Like everybody's going in. They love it.
That's it.
They love it.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Yeah, so can we just get a real quick erotic one? Ladies, we go. Hold on, let me get an introduction. Ladies, we're going erotic. So tighten your thong. If you ain't got no underwears on, go get a napkin. I don't know what it's gonna be. I'm just saying.
The pressure, like what? Why? What the introduction? Like what? Like
listen here.
Just go into it and let it happen.
I'm gonna do this, pussy.
The thing about it is, see, people don't realize that women like. I realize this, as a kind of effed up is because I ain't gonna go tell the story, but women. It's like how I look at it. It's like a love, like it's deep. You don't get too many dudes who can touch you spiritually and in your mind. So that's so women get amazed off it. So just like you could pull all the moves you want to, you got the best car, jewelry, all that. That don't mean nothing if he slide and say what he say. That car shit could go. You know what I'm saying? Because now I feel you on a different level. So that's why I say what I say. That's why. So, am I right, sister? Right. Damn.
That's why DJ.
Look, she's not even talking to you. She was over you when she sat down.
She was like, I don't know what the fuck. She put you on the list. She was like, this.
So let's get erotic one real quick, please, brother. I appreciate you. The women appreciate you.
The moment we found each other, you failed. You said I created a presence, so even in my absence, words became hands and touched parts of your mind that fingers failed to find, even if we was face to face. Wondering if I am really real. Or did you dream in impulse and intercourse and ink until you left wet spots that pushed past the margin of your sheets? Swears my stares approaching gentle and kisses behind your ears into the hairs of your neck. Anticipate the rush of my touch and the thrust of my plus. Oof. Until you give in. Said it felt as if I released 10 after you got pinned. Finding no shallow, but only the depth of my thoughts. You swim and your backstroke is amazing. So we cuddle like overdressed Sundays in my t-shirt and your panties and hip-length shirt. And I am inspired to write. You deep throat my heart to swallow and get off on my conscience that turn the most intimate into instruments and climaxes on my complexities which remain infinite.
Damn. Damn.
God damn.
Oh, shit.
God damn it.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Listen to him. You see what I'm saying? You see?
I gotta go home.
But you see what I'm saying? And the crazy part, you know what I love? You know what I love? Is that, you know, your wife, she looks like, you ever seen, not just to put you in a role, but she has that power look like, yeah, that's him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When he's doing it, she got that look like, with that nose up. We doing this. So I love this. I'm looking.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, it's just like you can tell the power's in that. And I think that's super dope. I'm digging your relationship.
Thank you.
I was trying not to look in your eyes while you was talking.
No doubt. I understand.
You know, we can't look.
That's why I was looking straight at the monitor. I'm saying, because you know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying?
I was just like skipping. Yeah.
Word. I'm saying, like, you know what I'm
So
saying?
I didn't want to do one of these.
You know what I'm saying?
I actually didn't look up.
Yeah. You know?
And I was.
Everybody was looking at like
yeah. I was like
I'm just going ahead and listen to my. I'm gonna listen with my ears.
Like, yo, you hear that?
Yeah. So all in all, how many? You done messed me up with this erotic.
Sorry.
So, how many poems do you have? Do you know? Like, how many do you have?
Don't. I just keep writing. Right now, I have 4 published books. Working on
you can't bring us a book, bro. We're gonna pay for it. We're gonna pay for it.
I think I have a.
No. We gotta support, bro.
No, I gotta give it to you because this is fun. Give it to you. See, these are the things I wasn't even thinking about because I was just like, yes, I'm gonna go get the interview.
Yeah. And you know, we got like 1.5 million.
A word?
Listening.
Oh,
yeah,
so
like we became #1 on the station like in a month.
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah, thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
That's big.
Sorry, that went so high. Sorry, we like shooting guns over here. Yeah,
he's shooting.
So once I ran past you, I said I most definitely got to give this brother an interview and let people know because we don't do that, And we have business people, record label owners. But none of that means anything if you can't stay connected. And that's just what I feel like, And that's why I asked about the universe because new into it. I always been into God, but then once I learned about the universe, I kind of just went straight deep in because everything that it offered was kind of things that I've seen, and it made me real open to it quick. You know, because like you could say we could believe in God, but that was just hearsay. We heard it is cool, but. You know, see, I don't want to get to.
You know when you hit a topic, people start rocking. I'm like, we about to go.
We about to go down.
You know
and we about to get there.
So, but you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely,
yeah, most definitely.
Man. It's so crazy because when you talk to people about God, there's so many people who look at, well, I did this, I did that. No. You didn't.
Yeah, you did.
And the fact that you feel so mighty, you know, to say that you did this, that you made all these things happen, says that you're living a life outside of what's really happening. You're so disconnected.
Far gone, you are disconnected.
What? There's so many blessings that you miss because you think that everything happened to you because you did it. You barely meeting God halfway. He's like, come on, I got more for you.
Yeah.
I got more for you, but you got to do it. You got to do it this way. And not only do you have to do it this way, but if you move in the way that I'm showing you, everything that you ever want is going to be yours.
See, I'm glad you're looking at Outlaw because I was just telling him this yesterday.
No.
He's like, look,
No, don't put me in it. I'm a believer. Okay, that's it.
period.
That's it.
That ain't no microwave chicken.
That's it.
Can I get personal real quick?
Go.
You have kids?
Absolutely.
How many?
2.
2.
Yeah.
Different because you guys are. So y'all met when babies is over. No babies? Y'all thinking about it?
Oh man.
No?
You look at we not no spring chickens.
Yeah. That's what I see. I didn't want to say that because y'all look good.
She was like, no.
We want to be able to travel.
Yes,
and, you
yes,
know,
yes,
you can't
yes.
do that. With,
Yeah. You got it down pat.
Dude,
How old are your kids?
we ain't with it. 16 and 13.
Okay. I got a 24-year-old.
Oh.
He'll be 24 June 3rd.
Bless you.
Yeah, he was my baby. The thing I love is that, you know, I had him young, and you know he's good, graduated, dope kid, super smart, a little weird. So sometimes I got to check him. But other than that,
weird,
don't wear his pants down.
Oh, nice.
You know, likes to work.
That means his hips is gonna work.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
so you know, Outlaw got 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Danger D, you got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Danger D can't. Well, I don't even know why I asked him.
Yeah.
He's like, no, don't be coming to me about no kids.
But it's cool. I think it's dope. Like parenthood is dope. I think you know.
Parenthood is everything.
Yeah, it
man.
is everything.
I would do anything for my daughters. Like I would.
Oh, you got daughters?
You got 2 daughters.
I'd do anything for my daughters.
Was that hard?
It changed.
No.
It changed.
And you know why? You know why it's not hard for me?
Why?
Because they are everything I wish I was when I was younger. They're smart. They're patient.
Yeah.
You know, they're kind. You know, and everything I have is more than what my parents had to give me.
Yes.
So they're living in a spoiled environment and they don't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The fact that you can sit back and be like, man, I wish somebody was able to do that for me, and I was just so oblivious to it. So it puts me back in my parents' shoes and everything that they did, which I was totally just like, I want. But it's hard when you growing up and you don't realize you pour until you're an adult.
Yeah, most definitely.
When you don't realize how much you don't have until you see what other people have, and you go, when did y'all have color TV? When did
it start?
What you mean you turn the channel without the pliers? You know, you don't realize you don't realize those small things.
What you mean you could watch part of the show? Like YouTube and social media just ruined TV. Like it's like nobody watches commercials no more. Like remember commercials was like a thing.
Oh, yeah.
I hate commercials. But I threw you off and I apologize because I wanted to get to your books. I know you were saying you have 4 books.
Yeah, I got 4 books.
So can we? I don't want to get off because I really want people to hear your books
yeah.
and try to look for them and get them. So what's the books?
First one is called Blank Pages. That one had very limited. I did a limited press for that. When I first started out doing poetry, I did performed on ESPN during the NBA All-Star Game in Atlanta.
Nice.
Cool.
And I just happened to have my first book out at the time and sold about 10,000 books out of the trunk of my car. Which was like, which was like great, man.
Yeah.
Then after that, Windows to My Past, which is currently active on like Amazon and Barnes and Noble, so people can find that the first one. I have to redo the first one because it's not available in any digital print at all. But you can like go online or go into bookstores and find Windows to My Past. Next book is called Sinning on My Way to Church. Like that's
Wow, that's a deep one.
yeah.
Where'd
yeah.
that come from? Is that the 4th one?
No, that's the second one. No, Windows to My Past. That's the 3rd.
Okay, so get to the fourth, and then we'll find out how you got that
So the
name.
fourth is the search for substance.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you get the name for the last one? 'Cause that one is kind of deep.
So the search for substance.
All of them is deep, but that one is deep.
It's kind of like the detox, relapse, and like refueling of life. So it's like what you think is gainful may not really be gainful. You think that it's all about getting this money, but then when you get this money, then what? If you're not a person of merit, of substance, then just because you have things doesn't make you a better person. It
Not
just
at
means
all.
means you have these things.
Yeah.
So the search for substance is just the fact that you're trying to find yourself. You're trying to figure out who you are. Someone that you can actually sit down and have a meal with. Someone that you actually be in company of yourself and be okay with.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people can't be in the company of themselves because they don't like themselves.
That's just like all the lottery winners, all the people who run into money. That's why they kill themselves, go drugs, because they can't cope. They got all this money, and the soul is gone.
Yo, you wake up one day and you have everything that you've ever wanted, but you've never earned it. So you have there's no substance, there's no value or anything other than I got this. I got this $1 million. Yeah, next week you're gonna be broke.
Yeah.
But you're gonna be the same asshole you was when you was broke. When you the same asshole when you're a millionaire.
I got a relationship question.
Okay.
I know I'm hitting you with a lot of stuff.
No.
But so I know I was never an arguer. Like I lost a lot of girls with that too because they would yell and scream, and I'd be like this. So why, I'm calm. Then when I got older, I got with somebody and we would argue. I don't know how she got it out of me, but we would argue. So I always just wanted to know, like, positive people like y'all do, how does that go? Do y'all just go, see, sister, you pissed me off? Is that the way it went? And then you're like,
Is that the hand motion? Hey, listen, I don't know what to tell you, but the dishes is not clean and it needs to be done.
So then y'all give each other breaks, like.
Sorry.
Yeah. So how does a positive, two strong people has to have a disagreement? Is it still yelling, or is it like I said?
No, it's not even yelling. It's the fact that and I'm not putting my baby on the spot, but my baby always tells me that she's honest.
Yes.
I'm not trying to hurt you.
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
Yeah.
So when we're talking and she says stuff like that to me, I'm like,
Something's coming.
damn, I fucked up. Because she's saying it from her perspective, from her point of view. But you have to be human enough to look outside of yourself.
Most
you
definitely.
can't always be right.
Yeah.
Even if you think you're always right, you're not always right.
Yes.
You have a point that needs to be made. I'm gonna make this point. You heard the point? Cool. All right. So what we gonna eat?
Okay.
So how
It's like there's no need to linger on it. If it's
So
you're
going
right, you're right, you're wrong, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Let's not do that again. Let's keep it moving.
So going off that, like, so how long y'all been together? For
7,000 years.
okay, all right.
Kindred spirits.
Good answer. Fair review. Good answer. All right. So being that y'all been together for a long time, do you feel the difference in the arguments when you was first met and then what you?
If it was any.
Now, if it was.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you. This being with my baby, it's like it's courtship every day for me. So everything is still new.
Okay.
So I'm still learning. There's times that we talk about things, and you got to know, as a man, you got to know sometimes when to just listen.
Yeah.
Like your opinion is not really what's needed at this moment. Maybe you just need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's a lot of shut the fuck up in marriage.
And-
Yeah.
I was about to say to my baby,
Yo, if you
I thought that.
No, they was happy. They was happy.
If you could see the eyes, like,
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, they clapping.
it was like,
Is that for me?
like she was like, yeah.
But no, on some real shit.
That's
though,
how it is.
You gotta know when to shut the fuck up, because
Yeah.
you may have said something that you're not even thinking about the impact of it.
Yeah.
So you gotta be human enough to stop, and then when it's safe to come back to it and hear what was said that equated that response, that created that response, and you go, oh, all right, I got it now. I'm gonna work on that.
Yeah.
You gotta be willing to work on it. And sometimes I'm stubborn, and I've been told many times, like, baby, didn't I tell you? And I go, oh shit.
You did. It's right
Because you
there.
get stuck as a human. You have habits. It's habit forming, the way that you respond to some things and certain stimuli. So something kicks up your shit, you don't even know it, so you just react and you go, babe, didn't I tell you? You'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck, I gotta work on that.
I think I skipped I think I skipped the line for in men ignorance because I've always, like I said, I've always been calm always, and usually when somebody tells me something, even if I kind of don't agree, then I've always been the one to be quiet and walk away and think of it on my own. Always been like that. So I think I just think I skipped with that one because I always like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, but give me a second. I go I go surf in my brain. I categorize it, and I'm like, okay, and then I'll come back. So I'm the comeback king.
Yeah, you're different. Yeah, you're a different guy.
I'm the comeback king.
But that takes growth. A lot of people never get to that.
And that's what older people told me. They was like, you jumped the line because you can do that. A lot of times that's where the arguments start because I'm not willing to listen and I'm trying to argue. And I always tell people, I just came up with this thing where I'm like, it's like two rams. If y'all just keep ramming your head, there's no winning. You're gonna keep doing that. So somebody got to move or lay down or go climb that side of the mountain. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna say this not just because she's here, but I've definitely become a better person
because of her.
Yeah, just the fact of having her in my life, like I realize how much I've grown. You think you grown, right? Regardless of what you've been through, relationships, people, places, but then when you meet somebody who makes you step it up a level, because you're like, this is not only how she responds, but this is why she responds. That means I'm doing this wrong. I have to be this kind of person. My word has to be like this. I have to be able to not only just be a man, but be protective, but be supportive. But I have to learn how to just be there and not be overbearing and not be like, these are all these things that have been taught. And just from being around her, being able to speak to her, she's like, nah, baby, I love your man style. And you'd be like,
damn.
Man style.
He got chest out.
Like,
go do me some push-ups. You feel like that with your wife?
A lot of those. But you know, it's those things that feed you that you don't realize how much that reinforcement, even though it's subtle, that reinforcement is so gift-giving that you go, I can do that. I'm not trying to be funny, but I got on some shoes. I would tell y'all a couple of years ago that you would never catch me in those shoes like this.
Hold up, people. Do y'all want to see his shoes?
Let's go. Just show the shoes. Oh, sookie now. Sookie now.
Move it up. We got some glitter.
Listen.
Listen, ladies. Got some Jerry. Yo, listen. Those we going to do something later tonight.
That's it.
It ain't just the movies.
You know, but
so she upgraded you. That's what you're saying. So Beyonce was right with the songs.
Absolutely.
Upgrade.
Did you get upgraded? Your wife upgraded?
Yeah, you got to get upgraded, man. That's it. If you got a good woman, you know what I'm saying? It's only right.
If something's wrong, wrong if she doesn't upgrade you.
Yeah.
I think I'm broken in that part because I've always been fly. I'm just playing. No, I can't.
Why?
I had style. What you want to do?
We all being humble here.
If you talk to my lady, she'll say that my closet is crazy. I love suits. Anytime somebody say, this is an event, you got to dress. I'm not like a guy like, I'm like, really? What? All the way? And I got my napkin. I got my shoes, socks match my shirt. I go crazy.
It's not really, but I get what he's saying.
No, I get what you're saying. I love it. I'm just saying, I just never been.
It's not all just like material. Like I'm fly.
I know he's saying that.
I'm fly too. God damn it. All right, but
he going in his soapbox. He on his soapbox right now.
I'm fly to it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he basically saying that women, you know, they have a tendency, a special woman, can upgrade you. You know what I'm saying? Make you feel better as a man.
I was joking, outlaw.
I got to bring you down sometime. All right?
I love suits.
You love, right?
I love suits too, but for a time period, that's all I used to wear was suits, and then I stopped. And then being with my baby, she's like, yeah, there's something about a man in a suit.
It's time to come back. It's time to come back. Yeah.
To go, baby, you like the suits right here. You like the, what?
You know, my mom used to say, and I never understood it, and I don't think a lot of men understand, because even today when you go on the train or you go in the city or you go even in the parties, you like, my mother used to always go, I hate a motherfucker that can't wear a suit or a nigga with a fat ass. She used to hate that. I don't know what that meant, but I was like, what? So as I grow older, I said, dudes really look crazy if you don't know what to do with your suit, like getting it tailor-made to yourself, it fitting, the underarms, like there's a lot with that.
Pocket squares.
Pocket squares.
You learn about
the bow tie, like everything. Like you got to take the little patch off the cuff. Some people leave that on.
They still have it on.
Yeah, people don't.
The pleats in the back, you got to cut those out. Yeah.
People don't know. There's a lot of men who don't know that, so I get it. Like, you know. At least people like.
Your socks is everything to go with your suit. Like all those
socks is everything. You cross them. You cross that leg.
My dude.
The girls like that. You know, it's crazy.
But these things.
Sorry, Queen. Sorry, Queen.
What's the sound effect again? There you go.
It's like loose change in our panties.
Look, but once you know, that's the other piece. Once you know,
Yeah.
there is no unlearning that.
Yeah, that's it.
You know now. There is no, I didn't. No, you
didn't
know
know that.
you're supposed to have some amazing socks to go with that outfit.
Gotta have
You
the
know that
socks.
you
I
gotta
love the
have
socks.
Your pocket square, even if you're not doing the tie, that pocket square makes the suit.
It makes it everything. Yeah. Yeah.
You can't unlearn that, man. And it
So-
changes the way you look at yourself.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, learn stuff. I hope everybody feels excited about this show and they follow my man and they get a lot of work because this is a dope show. I love this show.
We
This is
bring
dope.
y'all content.
We bring content all the time.
See, here's the thing, though. See, every show that we usually have like little background music, stuff like that. No, we intentionally made everything just like a spoken word feeling. You know what I'm saying?
And
we
it's
all,
hot.
we all want to hear words. All right?
Yo, soon as Outlaw go home, because he usually runs when we get out of here. So now when he goes home to his wife, he goes say, "Baby love, baby love." She's probably listening right now, so he's probably turned on.
That's it.
You
Got
heard that
something
around
for
the
you.
board? That's for you, baby.
Yeah, that's for you, baby. He gonna put his deep voice on with his beard. It's gonna be crazy.
That's it.
So when do you have another a show coming up?
Yes. Another show June 29th down at the New Eurekan Poets Cafe. I'm hosting it. Well, no, I'm not hosting
where's
it.
that
I'm
at?
producing it, which is down on Lower East Side.
Oh, the city. I know the city.
236 3rd Street between Avenue B and C. So June 29th, doors open at 6:30. I'm producing the event. I got the legendary Nathan P., who's a legendary host in New York City, so he's going to be hosting the event. It's going to be a really dope event. It's called All of Me. And so when I produce events, I try to put a title that's going to embody what the event is all about. So it's going to be an intimate session where, we're talking about relationships. We're talking about what it means to be a better you. We're talking about just what does erotic and sensitive mean to you. And these are just topics, not only myself, but I also have another artist who's going to feature with me. Her name is Dara, and she's a dope poet. So it's like I'm able to give people like the woman's point of view, the man's point of view, but it's always about entertaining and getting people to come in and get a new perspective.
That's dope. What day does that fall on? 24th.
That is the 29th. It's a Saturday.
What time? You said the time.
Yeah, 6:30 to 9 o'clock.
That might be kind of tight for us. Well, we'll work.
We probably should shoot there and run
probably
that.
early.
I mean, if y'all let me know, you got my info. Hit me up. Let me know that you coming. I have your names at the door.
Yeah, because we start here at 9, so we
Yeah,
have to probably catch an hour and then shoot back down or something.
but
We'll try working on it.
Just
We go there at 6, 7 to 8.
Right, and we leave at 8.
Sorry. You ever did a you have a lot of family?
yeah.
You ever did a family trip?
Yeah.
And you saw everybody's on board till it's time to pay? This is where them numbers start dwindling down.
How would you say that is?
It's like, 800 this week and then 200 next week. No, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's so we'll work it out. We'll work it out.
Just let me know if you can.
You know what, Sig, I don't like you this week.
Yeah.
I don't like you this week. You being a bully.
Yo,
man.
they call me a bully all the time. I don't understand. You know what? Again, family. When you change and now your light is brighter, you're a bully.
Oh, so we gonna throw the universe terms on us, right?
And now,
That's what we gonna do.
now,
Oh, you see how he's living? Hey, he's a bully. Hey, he's gonna turn the mic down.
now I'm turning the mics off. It's just me and you, D. It's just me and you, D. But mics is off.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right.
So like,
I accept it. I accept it. Okay.
it's on now. You're on. I would never turn your mic off. You're my brother. But so is there anything you want to put out to let people know before we get out of here? Anything you got coming up? Your Instagram, email? You selling T-shirts, mugs, cups? Anything like that?
I definitely. Instagram is Eric Crow Draven, ERIC, CROWDRAVEN. Also on what's the other one? The Facebook. That's
You
how
owe.
you owe.
You always said the Facebook. Well, hit me on the Facebook. I'll be on.
Youngins.
Stacy, I'm not a bully.
Thank you, Stacy.
Facebook, same Eric Crow Draven, ERICCROWDRAVEN on Facebook. I have a spot on YouTube, which is called My Last Rites, which has like some of my videos. I did some music with poetry. Actually, I did some music with a friend of the room, DV Elias Christ.
That's my brother. Yeah, that's my brother.
Yeah, so we did some amazing music together. So still looking to do music, putting out videos, just staying active.
Do you put your do you have a poetry album?
I do actually. I do have a poetry CD. I don't know why I didn't think about bringing it.
Yeah, you should have brought that up here.
It's all right. I'm gonna get it when I leave here.
I'm good. So I'm thinking. So are you? Is it certified album? Like is it out there? Like
yeah, I had it. Actually, I had it on iTunes for a while, but then I took it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just want you to get that poetry Grammy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was trying.
Yeah.
I was trying.
So listen,
man.
there's no try, bro. You're gonna get it. Just put it back up.
Pushing.
Yeah, you're gonna put it. I can see you getting it. You got an action name like that. Your name sounds like a movie, an action movie.
Yeah, it's one of those.
And your mom just named you that. No change, no name change.
change.
Wow, that's dope.
Yeah.
Like, so you were like born to be famous.
I hope.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I know.
Yes,
know,
you
there
know.
you go.
Yeah, see, the universe,
I gotta
you
speak
know.
it, I know.
Exactly.
Can I ask one question?
You can,
Have you
sir.
ever did like poetry with like painting? With,
No, I haven't done
are you
the,
willing to try that?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
You never did deaf poetry, right?
No, I actually tried out for it, but it was the very last season, and it was like, yeah, we're coming back next season, and we want you, just like,
And they ain't come back.
Yeah.
What was the one the Ghost was doing? Was that deaf poetry?
The one Ghostface was on?
No, Ghost, the actor,
Oh.
Chudwick or whatever his name is. He was doing one on. He had a. It was like on regular publicized TV. He
I
was
know
doing-
this one that was called, not Hustle and Flow. I think Hustle and Flow, something like that.
Was he a host?
I think he was.
Yeah, his was dope. And then like what you were saying earlier, a lot of rappers can't do it, but he had like DMX, Kanye West, but everybody else was regular poets. But then he would sporadically have a MC up there, and they would be sweating like,
It's dope.
yeah, it was
It's
crazy.
dope,
It
though.
was-
But then you be able to see the difference in the love and the art form, and then you can see the completion of the expression, and which is so funny because if you listen to certain rappers have the same tone and cadence in every song. It doesn't matter what the beat does; they always sound the same on everything. But then when you listen to poetry is different based on the topic. The topic, even when
'Cause
y'all
what you
was listening
feel.
to me, when you was listening to me, the first piece that I did was a totally different energy, totally different way of expression. And then the erotic piece, totally different energy. Imagine me trying to do an erotic poem, like,
Yeah.
be like, yo, you
She'd be like, we putting these back in.
Yeah, like you making me scared, not wet, motherfucker. You making me scared.
Is that? And I don't want to get too personal. Just let me know if I am, because my shit is just retarded. But is there ever a time like that you just like came in the house and was like she was cooking and you was like, so my erotic, just to get shit started?
Never. But my baby loves my poetry.
That's what I'm saying.
But she'll be like, baby, do my favorite piece.
Wow.
Do the piece that I love. And so we would go to places together, baby, I need you to do that piece for me.
So nothing in the house?
There's other things that's happening.
Strawberries and chocolate.
There's time for talking. There's time for that.
Cigar.
What,
This
bro?
is the 4th week. You're in a row.
What did I? You wasn't even here last week.
Yes, I was. Even though I came late, I was here.
Last week?
Yeah, last week.
No, not last week. The week
Oh
before.
my God.
Yeah, you're right.
Mr. Crow, sir.
Yeah.
Blame it on the mimosas.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for coming here, sir.
Thank you for having me. I'll make sure that y'all get those books.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna, and I'm gonna say, because he hates it, and I'm gonna say it. You and Christ, come back.
Okay.
Yes, I would love to see you and Christ, and we could probably play the song that you guys did,
dope.
and then you could, bring the books, and
Okay.
you could bring an extra one. We'll bring cash, and we'll pay you right there.
Oh man, I appreciate
So
your support.
listen, we got to do it, bro. We got to do it for each other. Who else gonna do it for us?
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So we love you. We wish we had more time with you.
Oh man, thanks you for having me. It was
Thank
a great
you.
interview. Thanks for your time and
Yeah.
everybody who was listening to it. Appreciate your time. and
Awesome
energy.
interview. Awesome.
Was it something that we didn't touch that maybe you want to say before we go?
Nah, man, not at all. This was fun.
I love it. See, I love when people say fun, good energy. D, we got to go. Tell us what we got going on this week.
I'm in the city tonight, 51 First Avenue. That's Karma Hookah Lounge. I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be at your local cookout Monday. You know what I mean? It's just me running around the city.
You're the man, big dog. D, what you got going on this week? Nothing? A lot. I know you got everything going on.
We got a popular. We just doing this music thing, and my artist Numa, me and Mix Time. We stay working. We everywhere. So
Mixed Time Media, D, Cypress Sounds, always working. Like I said, if you use them, just not on Saturday. All right, so get the information and lock in and pay that money. All right, they got good work. Everything 4K, making you look wonderful. So check them out. Outlaw, got any shows coming up? What's going down?
This week I'm gonna stay in the lab. I'm gonna do a lot of writing because, like I said, I'm gonna do a lot of skits and stuff like that. So I want to get try to get this on the road, man. Try to overflow the social media with videos and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'll be in the lab.
All right, and we said a lot of cigar stuff. So we have, of course, Mr. Cigar. This show is brought to you by Mr. Cigars. We're on the lookout. Like I said, me and Outlaw got to do a lot of talking. We have to pray for our show right now. It's on the gate. So just, bear with us. But we're going to have a lot of content on YouTube. So just check that out. But my cigar of today, it's a Kahlua. I don't have too many Kahluas. It's a special thing, so you got to catch it when I promote it. If you don't catch it when I promote it, then you will not get it. So the cigar of the day is a Mr. Cigar Kahlua cigar. Is dark Maduro. All Dominican, inside filler, binder, everything Dominican. One of the wrappers on it is Nicaraguan, but it's more Dominican than Nicaraguan. So you might want to try it, but I don't have it on hand. So like once I throw it on the gram and I see I got 25, you got to buy the 25, and then it's over, and so I put it out again. So that's a special one. Kahlua for y'all. Let me know what you think. I'll probably be putting it up around next week. So just look out for it, and we appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate everybody locking in, all my viewers, all Outlaw viewers, all Mixed Time Media, DJ Danger D, my man, the poet, really dope. So we have content. Keep watching, keep looking. We're going to that next level, and we love that y'all are paying attention. And I love everybody who love us. All right, even the ones that don't, y'all just ain't get there yet. Oh, and we're gonna go out with my song. Did you find it? So we're going to go out with my song. So lock in, listen. We off the air right now. Check us out. This is my creep song for the women who's out here acting crazy. So listen to the lyrics.